Hello everyone, my name's Matt Bell. I'd like to introduce you to my new game, Robot Raiders. Robot Raiders is a 1 to 4 player dungeon crawling card game. The goal of the game is we have 3 players that are going to be taking the role of the Raiders. These are going to be played by robots, and they're going to be playing against the player who's playing the monster, and the monster is going to be playing a much more powerful deck. So you're going to have a game where you've got 3 robots working together to actively take down the stronger player. This was a huge passion project for me. It's something I've really wanted to do. There's a lot of inspirations that come from other games through the years, and it was something I always realized I had a lot of fun playing when you had a group of friends working together to essentially overcome a goal. But at the same time, my background was very much into competitive card games, so it was something that I was very keen to make sure that we captured, that it felt like an actual game. Because you have a different situation from other card games where you've got 1 player versus 1 player, everyone builds their deck and you go through and play it that way. This was a little bit where you have 3 people ganging up on 1 player. So it was a real challenge to sort of figure out how to make it really exciting, where the monster player feels really, really powerful, but the other 3 players genuinely feel like the threat when they're playing against that 1 player. With the general goal of making it so that everybody wants to just keep playing with lots of different robots and switch around who wants to play the monster, making it fun on both sides. So if you've played a lot of card games before, trading card games, you'll be quite familiar with this game, and you'll pick it up very, very quickly when playing. You have a robot that represents you, or if you're the monster, it'll be a monster, and this will give you information about your character. You'll have a robot power. This is a special ability that your robot's kind of built around, and then you'll have your own cards in your deck. You'll also have upgrades, loot, and all these kinds of things that you'd expect to get for a dungeon crawler game. You will draw 5 cards at the beginning of the game, and you'll draw 1 card each turn, and this will essentially be the flow of the game. So you're going to have to be careful on using your resources. You play too many cards, you may run into a problem where you run out. If you don't play enough, perhaps you get overwhelmed by the monster's minions, and you're going to have to really take note of what your teammates are doing in order to overcome various situations that are set up by the boss. And if you're the boss, you're going to have to be paying a lot of attention into how the robots are building their decks, what kind of alterations they're making, and try to exploit different weaknesses in their strategies. As you play through the game, Robot Raiders, you will start upgrading your deck. You'll start adding new cards. You begin the game with a basic deck, and then as you go through, it was very important for us to make it feel a little bit more like an RPG, where you could customize your class. So you have an advanced pool of cards, and you'll go through here and you'll choose cards when you level up, which will be after you beat bosses and progress through the raid. And from this, you can then start looking at building different kind of robots that you like. You might decide, hey, you know what? Actually, I'm a huge fan of the Fire Mage, just obliterating stuff with giant spells, or maybe you prefer the smaller spells and you just want to throw lots and lots of fire around. So you can take different cards that are going to enhance different strategies, and that's going to work together with the upgrades and the loot that your teammates are going to be getting throughout the game in order to really sort of create some of those unique experiences. And to keep the game extra spicy, we've added a lot of difficulty settings, so you can increase or decrease the difficulty for the robot players, so that you've got a lot of replayability. So when people start getting really good at the game, you can start just making it very, very difficult. And on the higher difficulty settings, it can feel like a really, really tough battle between a group of experienced players, and it's a whole lot of fun. So what we're going to be showing here is our prototype. This is where we started. This is actually where we're at, and what you can see for our final level art and what we're going to look like by the time we get fully funded is available on our website, robotraiders.com. You can see also on our social media channels, right, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. You can see the final quality art that we're looking to deliver when we finally launch this game for you. We've been taking this on tour around the UK. We've been going to stores, we've been getting incredible feedback. We also have our demo that's also available through Tabletop Simulator, and you can also play the print to play demo. And from all of the stuff that we've seen from our community and all of the incredible people that's been supporting us so far, the feedback has been very, very positive, and we're so excited, and we're coming here to Kickstarter to hopefully get this funding, make it a reality so that you can all be playing Robot Raiders at home with your circle of friends.